Hi, it's Sage Rountree. Here is yoga that you could do after your run or your workout. I like to think of it as my bare minimum core to do after a workout and feel like I can check the core box for the day. We'll work all the way around the world of the core, as it were. I'll give you a side view for this sequence. We'll start by stretching along the front of the body and opening the back, specifically in this first round, the front of the torso. Take your hands behind you and angle your fingers wherever feels best for you. You can loop your shoulders down, push your chest up, and maybe even lean your head back a little bit. This should feel a little bit like you're striking a pose like a trucker mud flap girl. Stay a few breaths, feel your back muscles engage and the front of your torso open. Now feel your core engage even more as you reach first one and then both hands to the backs of your thighs. Try to keep the lift you created in the preceding pose. Maybe you'll tip back a tiny bit so that your heels come up off the floor. You can clamp whatever parts of your legs will touch together. Maybe you pick your feet up off the floor entirely. Maybe you lift your shins up to parallel with the floor. Maybe you don't really need to use your hands. If you're feeling really sassy, you could try straightening your legs. Mine are not going there right now. You could also take your arms up. So this is boat pose. Let's stay for 3 breaths, whatever boat you are in. 2 and 1. Now cross your ankles. Frame your hips. Press some length up your spine. Lean forward over your crossed legs until your hips say, there we go. I feel a stretch in the outer hip on both sides. And that's as far as I can go with my back straight. You can try draping your spine forward and rounding over your legs, but only if it feels good for your back. If you start that and your back says nope, come up instead. While you're looking down at your legs, make a mental note of what your default is. One leg usually tucks in first, and then the other one is the outer leg. So file that away for a moment. Let's come back up to sitting with the knees facing up, the feet facing down, and your hands behind you wherever feels good. You can return to trucker mud flap girl. Or, if you like, you can join me in this reverse table. This could be knees and feet together, or it could be knees and feet at hip distance. Loop your shoulders low. Push your chest up. Squeeze your glutes. Feel a big stretch along the front of your body as the back of your body engages. Let's take 3 more breaths. If it feels okay to lean your head back, you're welcome to, but that is not a requirement here. Last breath in. As you exhale, lower your hips down to the mat. Bring your knees and feet to touch. We'll come back up into our boat pose, one arm and then the other. Reach for the legs. Remember, you could have all of your foot down on the floor on both legs, or you could lift your heels or your feet. You could come up. You could even straighten your legs. Now see how it would feel to lift your boat to one side. I've rolled fully onto the right side of my seat. And maybe you stay up tall like this, or maybe you inhale and start to let your boat sink. Then you exhale, lift it up. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, lift up. Let's do one more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Slowly let your boat go to the other side. Hang out here for a moment, get your bearings. You could stay tall, or you could inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. For 2 and 1. Okay, moment of truth. Which ankle tucked in first on side 1? Oh no. Remember, do the opposite. Get long in your spine and hinge forward. If this feels suspiciously familiar, change the cross of your legs. You've just reverted to your default. It's a very human thing to do. If your back is cool with it, you can fold forward more. Stay for a few breaths. Let's head to the third and final round. Pull your way up, angle your knees up. Remember, you can do the trucker mud flap girl again. You can do a reverse tabletop pose again. Or if you're feeling really frisky, you could straighten your legs and do a reverse plank. Now, if you get there and you're miserable, please modify. Do what actually feels best to you. Wherever you are, your shoulders are looped down, your hips are lifting, If you've picked them up off the floor, your chest is definitely lifting. And if you're in this reverse plank, you're feeling everything along the whole backside of your body working. Let's take 3 breaths more. The core is not just your abs, the core is everything, basically from your neck to your knees. Use an exhale to bring your hips down. Clamp your knees and feet together. We're going to our third and final round of boat pose. Now for this, you could absolutely have your feet down on the floor. You could lift them up, but please don't lift your shins past parallel to the floor, because you're going to need this space as we twist to one side and then the other. Let's start light. Keep your your left hand in contact with your left thigh, or you could even hook behind your leg. Inhale. Exhale to open over to the right. And then inhale, square back forward. Exhale, open your left arm to the left. Keep going. If you feel like you don't need your arms, then your hands can meet up over your shins or just in the airspace over where your shins are with your feet down on the floor. Exhale to open. Inhale to square. Exhale to open. Inhale to square. Let's do just one more to either side. Try to keep your knees and feet really parallel to each other so the movement is happening from your waist. And it's done. This time, straighten your legs. Again, frame your hips with your hands. Get long. Be humble. Lean forward until you feel like, okay, I am being humble and I'm being honest, and this is as far as I go. This is perhaps where you stay in this straighter legged forward fold, or maybe you let your back get a stretch too. Now, this is the sweet complement to the reverse plank. If you gave that a whirl in reverse plank, you were engaging the whole backside of your body, and now you're stretching the whole backside of your body. Your hands do not need to go to your feet, by the way. You just need to hang out for 3 to 5 breaths more in whatever feels best. Then we'll use an inhalation to sit up, and that's where I'll leave you.